So we're sitting here waiting for Mama to wake up. And I see Atlas looking at something. There's a little tree frog.
So every year of my life prior to this one, daylight savings time ending has brought great joy because it means that we get to sleep in an extra hour. When you have kids, it just means that they wake you up at 4:30 instead of 5:30. So it's pretty early. It didn't occur to me that that was going to be a thing until after we put Renna to bed last night, and then I said something to Travis about it, and we just sort of stared at each other in horror. How are you doing this morning, Papa?
Fine. I mean, technically we got up at the same time as normal. It just looked like it was early.
Yeah. Travis attempted to get Renna back to sleep, hoping to, break the cycle for tonight, at least. But she was not having it, so he just got up with her, and I slept in until a later time. Baby girl's pretty happy. She's smashing this everything bagel right now. How you doing this morning, Bruiser? Is that bagel just everything to you? Get it?
I get it.
Yeah, this girl loves her bagels, so she gets that from her mama. Travis, being the champ that he is still following our plan to make biscuits and gravy this morning. That one's a little Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Travis is the best biscuit maker, in my opinion. It's true. I'm not just saying that about him because I love him and I'm trying to butter him up to do this more often. He really does make excellent homemade biscuits. And sausage gravy to go with them.
Rana figured out that this cabinet does not have child safety locks on it.
She's taking full advantage of that.
So now she comes over here and bangs the pans together anytime she can. So I screwed up.
Travis is making macarons tonight.
I'm trying to perfect the pecan macaron dark and white chocolate. And we don't have parchment paper. So I have the macaron mix on the counter, some wax paper on the baking tray, which the internet tells me will
Melt.
And catch fire.
If we put it in the oven.
Yeah. So I think I bought wax paper thinking it would be the same thing. Also, Rena's not happy.
Yeah, so we are now racing over to the grocery store before bedtime and before the macaron batter deflates in the bowl on the counter to get parchment paper, and then we're going to race back home in time to get back to the bed.
So the shape on these was way better than I've ever done, but obviously some of them fell, so hopefully they're not underdone. It's a little crispy on top, but these are hard, essentially, so they may have some really gooey centers, but I hope we got the chocolate down this time. So these are pretty nuts. There we go. That one fits well. So I screwed up, and I have one without filling. So I've got a basket full of macarons, and I'm gonna bring them out to Karen. So we each get a half because somehow I miscalculated.
Oh, you don't
So we
have
can
enough.
test the macaron.
You don't
Yeah,
have enough
no,
chocolate
not
bar?
enough filling. Yeah.
Is there any I can scrape out of this thing?
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh. Mmm. Mm-hmm. These are the best ones yet.
Fluffier than before for sure.
Yeah. I dig it. I want one of those though.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and pick one.
Just one?
Just one? We should probably eat two, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You can pick your two.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the biggest too.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get a plate. Yum! Thanks, my boo.
Mm-hmm.
It's turning into fall here in Michigan, officially. Let me take you along on a little fall tour of our property.
Hey.
There's a lot of stuff going on here at the homestead, even in the fall. Everything on our property is turning brown. These are very pretty. There's a lot of firewood out here, Travis says. You gonna build us some fires?
Yeah.
How many bonfires did we have this summer?
One.
Yeah. You weren't even there for that.
Two.
You slept through it. We'll have more next summer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Juniper berries on our juniper tree, essentially. The milkweed have burst. The trumpet vine is no longer among the living. Look at this tiny nest. Anything in there? Hope not.
Yeah.
Empty.
I wonder if it dried out or if that's what they're supposed to look like. That's a lot of seeds. 2 seed pods, but what? It's probably like 1,000 seeds in this pod.
That's cool. Our burning bush is just about done burning. She dropped most of her leaves and is now just covered in these berries. Just like everywhere. Chickens out here living their best life. This is kind of a redneck bonfire where we burn all of our trash. That's burnable. Got our lighter. We're about to have ourselves a little fall bonfire. What do you think of that, Rue? Kind of toasty, huh?
So I was gonna rip all this out, but I see some like decent leaves in here, so we'll bring this inside and see if we can salvage it. Be a miracle. So I cut open our watermelon. It smells like watermelon, but it doesn't look like watermelon. It tastes like watermelon. So it's pretty late. Chickens were out all day because it was a really pretty day. And somebody laid an egg in the middle of the garage.